Hello everybody, welcome to a little Shyvana video I felt like recording. This is from a game that I played about a few weeks ago. I've been a regular on the Shyvana subreddit for a little bit, because she's my favorite champion to play, and I know that there's a lot of animosity towards Riot about her current state and how terrible she honestly is in the meta.
30 seconds until
And so I just, we played this game, and honestly, it was really fun. I had a really great time. Mastery, level 6, because I'm great at this game, I guess. I don't know. We are building the standard Shyvana Jungle AP. Night Harvester. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the...
Lot of good mages out there. None of them are this. Ha, are you not in?
Look at that Ezreal go.
Lot of good mages out there. None of them are this. Ha.
Shyvana might not have very many overlapping skins, but we are matching in pink, so that just means something really good. Now, something that's going to happen real quick is a little bit of a change I have to Shyvana's first clear. You're going to see it here in just a second while we're killing this blue sentinel. And it's going to be right there. See, I flashed, and see, now the important thing to remember is I'm a dumbass. So that's going to happen a lot throughout this game. I don't have an excuse. I'm just shit. So half of you have probably already clicked off of this video for that right there, but that's fine. For the rest of you, welcome to the first clear. Waiting for the cooldown to come back. Get the wolves. I've played Shyvana on and off. I've been trying to learn some other champions because she's literally the only champion that I know how to play. So it is what it is. Also, I should note that I'm doing this commentary entirely post. So, oh, and ad-libbed. It's great. Admittedly, I think this was a pretty good clear. For me, at least. Minus the standing around having to wait for abilities to come back off cooldown, but that's besides the point. I don't think I did that half bad a job. We're getting the red bramble back here. As you can see, we are running with the Scorchclaw pup for the jungle pet. Waiting for the cooldowns. And voila! There we go. I always save my smite for Krugs. I know that's probably not the usual thing, but for me, that's just what I've always done. Helps with the Krugs. Anyway, we're gonna try to go help Cassante up top. And, oh, bye. Bye, I guess. Now Aatrox knows we're here, so let's just go down. See if we can do anything. Hey, you know what would have helped there? Flash. That would have been very helpful there. That would have probably done something, if you ask me. But because we're an idiot, we're just gonna go get our pity scuttle crab and say hi to mid. Since our Zyra there appears to be having a little bit of trouble, but that's okay. I am playing this game with three of my friends. The mid lane and the 2 bot lane people are my friends. I don't know who the Cassante player is, but we have something interesting happen with him later on in the video. Managed to get both top and bottom scuttle. So that's some nice gold there. Now, this is something that I would have changed, looking back on this, so now I'm going to go straight into my second clear. I feel like this was a bad mistake on my part because I don't have any other items besides my jungle pet. I should have backed, gotten some items, and then gone back to go start my second clear. Because right now, I'm essentially clearing like it's my first clear. Yeah, you get some, you know, variations at being level 1 to level 4. But in my eyes, I feel like it's not enough to warrant me sticking around instead of going to get some items that would help me cleared a lot faster. I am going to go back and buy a significant amount of items, but I guess it would have just saved me time, is all I'm thinking about. I'll conjecture for all I really know. Tell me what you guys think in the comments, I guess. Any feedback is appropriate for a wood tier player like me. So, we're gonna get our second set of Krugs. Dragon is up. And I do want to get that. That is on my mind, because, you know, Shyvana's passive requires you to get dragons, otherwise you're gonna not scale and die horribly. Now we're going for the back, though. We're just a hair shy from getting to level 6. So, and there we buy a, Amplifying Tome. We're going for the Gnasher's Tooth first. We get our boots and the... have my game up here. There it is. We got the Fiendish Codex and the Recurve Bow first, so... as well as our boots. Right now, blue bottom is pushed up all the way. I'm kind of apprehensive about taking Dragon right now, just because Lily is still alive, and bottom is nowhere to be seen for my side. But I'm gonna at least go down and ward it to make sure that they don't try to snipe it away. And, trying to figure out if we can pick something off. Maybe get something on this auction. Let's jump in. Get a nice chunk of damage off on him. And the chase is on, and I use a flash correctly. Wait for it. There we go, another chunk, and there we go. Okay, get the Scuttle Crab. There we go. Excuse me. Nope. Get back here. And swift dodge of that. Unfortunately, I can't get away. So now we're gonna follow the Zyra. Flashes away. Manages to get out of range of the Aatrox. Gets a root on him so that he can go away. Gonna check bot lane and see what they're up to while I'm just coming back down to jungle. Doesn't look like a lot's happening, to be completely honest with you. But now we're back with the star of the show. Looks like I bought a Blasting Wand. Probably the only thing I could afford to buy at the time, so... really close to that Gnasher's Tooth, though. Now we're level 6. We've been level 6, though. Would be nice to take Dragon right now. Bot lane is pushed up all the way to the blue side, so not much we can do there besides clear a little bit of jungle until the Sona takes off the Seraphine and the Ezreal takes out the Sona. With the Sona dead, we have a chance of trying to get the Misfortune, and luckily I managed to go down and catch them a little bit out of position. Give a ward again. And there's them. And boom! Love that nuke. Me and Ezreal are going to go take the first dragon of the game. The first of many. This game gets pretty crazy, if you ask me. But this is really good for us. We at least get that first 5 MR and armor bonus. So, as we take the dragon, though, our Cassante leaves the game. We don't know why. We don't know what his problem was. Maybe he got caught in a hurricane, or his dog unplugged his router. We don't know. All we know is he never came back. Fun times. So now it's a 4v5. There's Lilia trying to steal my raptors. Managed to chase her off with a little bit of help from the Zyra. Unfortunately, I get put to sleep, so I can't really follow up much. We're trying to figure out, do we go in? Do we get him? Whatever. I'll just take my last raptor. I think I got all the raptors in that. I don't think Lilia took them. But the Lilia is sticking around, so we try to get the root off on them, see if I can get any engage on them. Nope. So, are we going in? Trying to figure out where am I going. Check for wards, nothing. A little bit of hint at what's hiding in that bush, but I have no idea, so we're just going to take the Scuttle Crab. And they managed to smite away the Scuttle like a frickin' bastard. I'm thinking, okay, I'm just going to take Rift Herald. Actually, that's probably a bad idea, considering the fact the Akshan is there, and the Lilia is somewhere around there, and I don't know where the Aatrox is, so we're just going to leave. Oh, the Zyra's in trouble. Unfortunately, he manages to get the kill on the Zyra. I managed to get a nuke off on him, as well as a Twin Bite. Unfortunately, it's not enough to get him low enough for me to continue the chase. Aatrox and Lilia come out of the jungle, and I died. Damn. So let's go check bottom. Gets a nice stun on the Misfortune, and kills her. Gets an ult off on the Sona. Just barely is able to finish her. Just barely is able to not finish her off. Very close kill. Here comes the Lilia. Misses their shot. Ezreal picks up the Sona kill. And the Lilia is apprehensive to continue. Starting to run off. Taking a little bit of chip damage here and there. Unfortunately for our duo team down bottom, it is not enough to secure the kill. What a shame. They're both gonna back after they got a pretty sizable chunk of kills there. Go back to me with blue buff. I'm gonna make another play that bam. Flashed again. You know that golem was scary. You gotta watch out for that golem. I'll be honest with you guys. The reason why I was doing that was because I had my flash and my smite swapped. So what I tried to do there was smite it, but because I'm a dumbass, it didn't work. Bottom is backing. This was a bad play on my part, to be completely honest with you. I'm thinking maybe I can gank bottom while they're pushed up under the tower. What I don't know is, there's a ward there. So I try to rush up, dive in, hit the Misfortune. They're slowly killing me. I should be running away by now. How I am. Miss my E like an idiot, and die. Lovely. The Zyra is dealing with the Akshan. He just managed to flip all the way around the tower into our jungle. Zyra's trying to pick up a root, figure out where he is. Unfortunately, he seems to be gone. Just playing it a bit safe, trying to play around the tower. There's the Akshan again. Going bot lane just to see what they're up to. I would say we could go top, but there's no one up there. So, unfortunate. Meanwhile, with me, I'm just, it's at this point that I kind of realize I should shift to being a jungle top kind of hybrid player right now, because no one is defending top. If we don't help top, it's going to go down. The Zyra is going up to try to help out up there. I take my Bramble back and push up, hide in this bush. Wait for the Aatrox to push up, run out, manage to Twin Bite, W plus an E, takes him out easy. There we go.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
So you know, they took our tower, so I'm thinking to myself, let's try to get their tower down a little bit too. You make things a little bit even. Aatrox is dead, 10 seconds. The only thing that I really have to worry about is the Lilia and maybe the Aatrox. Unfortunately, I'm an idiot too, and I walk directly into the tower, taking a lot of damage, and the Lilia shows up, so now I have to back off completely, thwarting that attempt at taking the top tower. Great, isn't it? Wood rank, am I right? Yeah, that's how we play. Well, I'm backing, so... Seraphine, let's take a look at them. Thank you for warding the dragon. Appreciate it. With the dragon up, I think that's what we're going for next. They're trying to get see if they can get a pick off of Akshan mid. There's the Aatrox, wards the bush, gets a shot off. Aatrox goes over the terrain. Now I've joined back in. Then there's 3 people coming out of the jungle. I drag on top of them, try to get some hits off, and I get a twin bite, and that's it. So, unfortunate. The rest of the group manages to pick up the rest of the group that came out of the jungle. So, and with that, they pick up the Akshan. Now, it's at this point that I'm like, I'm dead, but hey, can you guys go take the dragon? Unfortunately, they have really low health, so that's not going to really be a possibility for them. But I still ask them to start it, and they do, kindly enough, because they're my friends, and they care about me. Item update. I now have an Asher's Tooth, and I have the Sorcerer's Shoes. And I believe right now we are working on the Night Harvester. Yep, looks like we're preparing for that with another Fiendish Codex. Managed to take the dragon. That's 2 dragons for us right now. Little bit of a team fight starting here. Lilia's trying to come up. They managed to kind of push her back down. Zyra keeps him away. Misfortune uses their ult to no effect. Doesn't seem like it's working. Trying to keep out of range of the Lilia. She comes up again. I fall asleep. Nothing's really thinging, so I'm just gonna try to get my ult back with the Blue Sentinel. It's at this time the little trickster he is, Akshan, makes an appearance, coming up behind us. Takes off the Seraphine. I'm like, screw this, I'm out. Managed to burst down the Lilia and get enough damage off to chase those 2 off. They're going to follow the fight. Zyra tries to root the Sona. Do some extra damage to them. Akshan is holding off any sort of escape. They try to valiantly fight. Ezreal takes all of the bullets. Unfortunately, it's not enough for the Zyra to get away. He's ignited, it wears off, he's good. Trying to do some sort of damage to keep them off his back. But the Ezreal manages to make an escape. Meanwhile, with me, I decide I'm going to head up top. See if I can get another pick off on this Aatrox. He looks like he's running away. I'm going to go into the jungle. I'm thinking, I'll take my Krugs. Oh, wait, let me just check. Oh, hi. Okay, goodbye. They managed to take our bottom tower. Or no, mid tower. That was mid tower. Sorry. Pushing up. Doesn't look like the Aatrox is really around anymore.
Rampage.
I'm gonna go take my Krugs. Oh, there he is. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take my Krugs.
Team double kill.
Krugs are taken, and there's no way he'll let me get away with this again. Or will he? And there he goes. Now that he's dead, we can definitely try to take some of this tower off. Just don't run into the tower. There you go. Let the minions take the damage, not you. Do a nice, good chunk of damage to this tower. Minions are coming back, so gotta kind of back off a little bit, wait for my own. So at this point, I believe that I see that the Aatrox... Nope, not yet. It's gonna be like right now. That the Aatrox starts to teleport back in, and there he is. And I'm just like, alright, I'm leaving. Not gonna deal with that. No one has taken Rift Herald yet. Honestly, it never really crossed my mind to take it. I was more focused on dragons and trying to defend our top lane, while also trying to help in as many team fights as I possibly could. But honestly, all the enemy team really had to do, I feel like, would be take a Rift Herald or two, and they would have been able to push us back. Back over with the team, though. Looks like the Seraphine is backing. Akshan is right there. Zyra is trying to hold them off. Looking almost like a game of ARAM with extra lanes, so... Zyra goes ahead and steals my Raptors as Aatrox and Misfortune come up on top of her. I'm coming down to try to get a pick off. Looks like we have an Akshan out of position, so I dive in, burst him down, bam! Ezreal takes the kill. We're chasing after him. Holding off, trying to see what we can do here. There's the Lilia. Burst her down. And with that, we arrive just in time for the Chemdrake Dragon to come out. I'm like, I'm gonna start this, and we'll just see what happens. Probably a bad decision to start the Dragon with the enemy team right there, but with two of them dead, it's kind of a shoo-in. Team fight starts. Aatrox goes down to the Zyra. Seraphine takes out the Sona. Misfortune tries to secure the Dragon with her R. It does not work, and I managed to secure it ourselves. So there we go. 3 Dragon Souls. One more, and we're cooking. There's Cassante. Nice to see you. Pardon me. We do have our Night Harvester at this point, and after the Night Harvester, I believe I built the Shadow Flame item. Trying to get myself some more health and ability power. Not much really going on for myself here. Just going back and clearing some more jungle camps. We've honestly got a pretty decent level lead on the enemies here, somehow. Aatrox only being level 12, level 11 on the Lilia. The only one that's really in close approximation would be Akshan at level 13, and their 2 bot lanes are level 10 each. Meanwhile, ours are level 12 and 11, so honestly they're doing pretty good for themselves. Got a little bit of action going on mid, but I'm kind of like, maybe I'll take my Raptors, or maybe I'll just come up behind them. Yeah, let's come up behind them. Dragon in, E off, followed up by the Ezreal. Akshan out of position, bumbles off the wall, flashes away. I try to flash, but I'm stupid, so I miss. Going in for the kill. Managed to burst off the Aatrox. Get hit by Akshan, so I have to retreat. Everybody else is trying to get something done with that team fight. And I believe it is at this time they managed to take the mid tower. Unfortunately, the Zyra gets stunned off. They're chasing after her. Pick up the Zyra kill. Meanwhile, though, Ezreal and Seraphine are able to take out the entirety of the rest of blue team.
Red team double kill.
Incredible.
Aced.
Now it's up to me. Try to see if I can get the rest of top tower. Aatrox is mid, so I'm thinking this is the perfect time. Got this huge minion wave. Don't step. Get. There you go. Now take that tower. Bam. Finally got the top tower. Looks like we've got a Hextech Alternator added to our inventory there. Take the Grom. Trying to just deny them jungle resources at this point. Take some shielding and stuff. Unfortunately, we're up to Baron time, so there's no Rift Herald that we could get. It would have been a perfect time to take a Rift Herald, but because we couldn't get a pick off for a 4v5 that killed their entire team, there was just nothing we could really do effectively to take a Rift Herald earlier. The Zyra, though, is in trouble. Got caught off on bot lane. Everybody is trying to go down. Ezreal ults in, giving some damage. Fortunately, they pick up the Zyra. I burst down the Sona. Managed to follow up with the Aatrox. And we continue to follow down bot side. Misfortune gets to slow off. Ezreal jumps forward. I manage to E. Bam! Burst down the Lilia. And the only one left is the Misfortune, which the Ezreal manages to take care of. So we continue to push to bot tower. I'm actually taking damage from the tower right now again, because I'm stupid. And there we go. I'm thinking I could do something in their jungle. Let's just take a look and see who's in there. Looks like there's nobody. Dragon's up in 42 seconds.
Godlike.
Ezreal manages to take out the Akshan. I'm like, okay, let's... While those two are down bottom, I'll go mid, see if I can push up a little bit. We got mid tower down, just a hair's length away from being able to be taken down. Run in. Bam, boom, bop. Mid lane is cleared to their inner turret, so pretty good there. Should have probably taken those raptors to get a little bit of health back and oh, I have my Fury built, so it's fine. But we decide to back because we have Zyra top, Seraphine's coming down to bot lane. We are planning on taking that dragon. I buy up my Shadow Flame, and I believe now I am building up the looks like Void Staff is the next item I'm building up. So I bought the blasting wand for that. We actually managed to get all 6 items built. And that's including selling the shoes. Trying to get some sort of pick off. Ezreal goes over the wall after the Misfortune. And Sona picks off the Lilia. I guess it was Lilia and Sona. With the Lilia gone, though, we are safe to continue to do the Dragon. Akshan's hiding off in the distance. Misfortune tries the R again. It does not work. We pick off the Akshan. And we clear it perfectly. Gave a little bit of chase to the Misfortune and the Sona. Thought they were in that bush hiding, and they were not. So we're going to push up to the tower. And I want the tower, and I want my teammates to go get him, so... Excuse me, I'm just going to... Alright, go get him, team. Probably not the best place to do a back, but I'm low on health, so it's fine. Would have gotten killed if anybody came from jungle. Which, honestly, nobody would have. But yeah. I'm sorry, I love that play of just... Oh, excuse me, I'm gonna take this tower now, and then my team is gonna run in and, fuck you up. So, good luck. Have fun. It's at this time that we are like, okay, let's try it for Baron. If we can get Baron, we've pretty much got this game secured. I'm like, should I take my red buff before? No, they're getting ready to go in. My team is like, hey, let's do this. I'm like, okay, well, you know what? Let's just check to see who's there. No one. So, we decide it's safe to take the Baron. but it goes. We've managed to, at this point, maintain a pretty high gold lead on them. Almost up 10k gold compared to blue team. Somehow. And it's 4v5. Cassante is still AFK. Lilia's trying to take my camp. Bam! There goes the Akshan. Zyra takes out the Lilia. No problem whatsoever. Trying to just push up mid lane, see what I can do. I know that I can't really do anything by myself, so I'm just trying to hold back. Not really do anything that'll put me in a compromising position, because the last thing that we really want to do is continue to die. Thinking about taking their red buff, it's gone unfortunately, so I moved down to see if their Krugs are there. Looks like they are. And we take those, build up a little bit of fury. Thinking let's push up with, nope, never mind. I was thinking something else. We're just gonna go, back up. Looks like we're clearing our jungle again. Zyra is currently top side. Unfortunately, all of the people on blue side descend onto Zyra and take her, which is fine.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
We've still got Baron buff, so get some buffed up minions going down there. Help them out. Looks like somebody took my red buff. I have a red buff, so it's fine. Got another 2 minutes until the first Elder Dragon is back up. Gonna back because I think I now have enough money for the finished Void Staff. Which turns out is yes! Not enough money to start working on my Rabadon's Death Cap, unfortunately. So we will come back after we have 1,250 gold total to buy our first needlessly large rod. Trying to figure out something here. Me and the Ezreal are like, okay, we'll go bot side. See if we can get a pick off on this misfortune. We see the Lilia. She built some nice stuff that burns a lot of health, so did a good chunk to me there. And the Ezreal try to figure out when we're going in, what we doing, you know, what's going on. We going. Lilia gets another hit off of me on the Seraphine. Take a lot of chunky health damage there. Ezreal tries to start the steam fight. Everybody's there. I'm just diddling around. Ezreal takes out the Lilia. I dive in, manage to take out the Aatrox, Sona, Misfortune, and the Akshan for the quad kill. I'm panicking because I thought I just got a pentakill, my first ever pentakill, but it wasn't, so that's fine. For now, we need to take this tower because the entire enemy team is dead again. Everybody is here, pushing up with the minion wave, taking care of it. We want this bottom tower. We were thinking we were going to be able to end here. Unfortunately, the Lilia will be coming back in a matter of seconds, but we managed to clear all the way to the inhibitor. We're starting to try to see if we can get something done bot, but the Lilia comes back as well as the Misfortune of Sona. And so we don't really feel like we can take a team fight under the tower. So we opt to go back and take care of the first Elder Dragon. Everybody on my team is doing pretty good level-wise. Looks like me and the Zyra are level 18. Ezreal is 16, and the Seraphine is 15. Even as 4 people, we can take out the dragon easily. The enemy team arrives just in time to witness us take it. Not much they can do about it, so... I think everybody is backing to try to see if we could do something. Me and the Ezreal going forward to see if we can pick someone off. We managed to find a Aatrox slightly out of position. And we burst him down. No dragon form needed. Seraphine takes out the Akshan up top. So that's good. And it's at this point let's just back. I have enough money. At this point, I believe I am able to buy only one needlessly large rod. I'm very shy. Very close to being able to buy the full Rabadon's Death Cap. Going back to see just how much gold I actually need, even though I could just look at the shop myself, but... So, I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, I got my entire jungle right there to take, so let's get some extra gold there. Baron is up. And, no, that's right, we actually go for the Baron again first. And there we got another Baron Nashor. Doing pretty darn good, if you ask me. Still not really able to buy that upgrade to the Rabadons, so... Now this is when I decide to go and clear some jungle camps to get some extra gold. Turns out all I really needed was a red buff and a pack of raptors. And there we go. Rabadon's Death Cap. Like I said, we actually managed to eventually get enough money to sell our boots and buy a whole new item. And I believe that item was the... Oh, what was it? I don't think it's on my list here. Demonic Embrace, that's what it was. Just was like, hey, let's just do more AP and health. I believe that was the item it told me to build. Managed to find the Lilia, do a little bit of bullying, but I decided to just back off. Don't want to really deal with it. Realize that there is an Akshan up top. Where's the Akshan? I don't know where he... Oh, there he is. How dare you kill my friend? Managed to pick him off with the E. Seraphine is gonna... Zyra, sorry, is gonna back. Help clear the wave up top. Enemy team definitely knows that I'm coming up top, so they're gonna be trying to do something to stop that. Hopefully, it would be the best thing that they could do, but... And there is the Aatrox. I don't really like taking fights under towers, so I just back off and go mid, where everybody else is. To go and take the next inhib. Bottom inhib is back up too, so we run in and burst that down. Lilia running around over there. Flash over the wall. Zyra gets the stun. Dragon, unfortunately, it's not enough to really do anything, but
Legendary.
managed to pick off 2 of them while 3 of us died. So unfortunately, that was not a good team fight for us. Ezreal is the only one standing between them and the rest of our towers. So, and honestly, at this point, we got a pretty sizable lead. So he'd have to do something pretty bad in order to fuck this up. And luckily, he doesn't, because this is supposed to be a game of good Shyvana. So, well, as good as wood tier gets you. So take that with a grain of salt. We've got Elder Drake coming back up with 20 seconds to go. All of us will be back up by the time it is. And so we're trying to plan out what we're going to do. Misfortune's trying to catch the Ezreal out of position. Unfortunately, he knows. Gets a little bit of slow off on him. She's coming back down. Thinks he's running back. Gets that, and BAM! Akshan gives some damage off onto him, just trying to run away. But he manages to slip away. The enemy team is currently trying to see if they can get the Elder Dragon. Ender Dragon. Minecraft. I need some Fury, so we're going to kill this Gromp. Wish there was a blue buff there. Would have helped me out a lot. Fortunately, they managed to pick off the Zyra. I blast cone to the wrong area. So now it's just me and the Seraphine. They are trying to do the Elder Dragon. There's the Akshan. Pick him out of position. At which point we rush in to try to secure our next Elder Dragon. And there we go. That's 6 dragons, by the way. And the good news is we still have Fury. I think it's at this point that we are like, okay, let's try to do something here. Maybe get an end off. So we're trying to get to the tower. Get some big hits off it. Lots of carnage there. Seraphine gets picked off. Managed to pick off the Sona and the Aatrox before I die. Misfortune picks me off. Ezreal manages to pick off the Lilia and the Misfortune, leaving Akshan the only one alive, as well as Zyra. They get into a fight themselves. Nothing to protect the Akshan as he continues to take damage. He manages to get our Zyra first, but the Zyra is able to pick off the Akshan, leaving everybody who is currently playing dead. And the only thing left alive to potentially take the game, the Winions. And Cassante. Wouldn't that be hilarious if at the very end of this, Cassante comes back and takes out the end, and there it goes. I thought that was a really fun game, to be completely honest with you. That ending is hilarious to me. Literally every single person ended up dead at the very end, and it took the minions to go and take it out. So now you see the scoreboard, victory screen. See how many kills, deaths I got. We go over to the overview. There it is. We can see when we took a pretty sizable gold lead. So, not that bad. Does a pretty good job. Here we see these stats, KDA. Look at that damage! 337,281 damage. Total damage dealt. And I mean, that's across champions and jungle monsters and whatnot, dragons and stuff, but hey, that's just higher than anybody else in the game. Certainly higher than Cassante. Champion damage, fortunately not the highest there, but that's Perfectly fine. Total damage. I think Ezreal was the one on top for us. Yeah, that's right. 55,527. Scrolling down, we see damage taken. Pretty good there, I guess. tank Shyvana, I suppose. The only one I don't really understand is self-mitigated damage. Is that like damage I like blocked myself or something? Because I did a lot. I've never seen that number that high. Vision score. There you go. Whatever. I don't do good vision. Wood rank. Let's go. Neutral minions. Made 21,431 gold, and I spent 20,400. But can someone explain to me how the auction only earned 17,409 but spent 21,000? I don't think the math checks out there. I think the top number should be higher than the bottom number. It is, I'm realizing it right there in the video. But it's like, what the heck? Okay, and anyway, here's all the graph rundowns of all the individual stats. I don't know if normal to show off this kind of stuff in the end of game sequence, so there it is anyway. Hour-long video. If you guys make it this far, you'll sit through and watch it. Stick around. We're about to get to the runes and the I'll show off a little bit of the items. Damage taken, physical damage taken, magic damage taken, true damage taken, self-mitigated damage. I like how I'm at the top of all of them. Even healing done. I like just how gold earned, gold spent. Vision, I guess. Oh, yay. Seraphine doing their job. Seraphine got an S, I think it was an S plus for this game, so Seraphine did a really good job. Shout out to my friend playing Seraphine. I don't understand these last two either. Neutral mobs killed in our jungle and enemy jungle. But there's the runes. Fun fact, those are the wrong runes. I sort of realize it. Of course, we got the final items. Night Harvester, Nashor's Tooth. Goes back to the Night Harvester. Jumps over to the Demonic Embrace. We got Shadow Flame. Void Staff. And the Rabadon's Death Cap. And of course, can't forget the Warding Totem. There we go. So this is the Shyvana Jungle runes page that I was supposed to be playing with. As you can see, it's very different from the top Shyvana that I was actually playing with, which is kind of ironic considering the fact that our top, left. So that was interesting. Very interesting indeed. But that'll be it. Thank you for watching, and stay healthy, Shyvana mains.